This is the Xsonic Xtone. What it is an interface that goes into a tablet, iPhone, or computer, and it has very low latency. In fact, one of the lowest latencies on the market. It comes with the pedal. Now they sent it to me not in the normal packaging because it was for promotion use, I'm sure. So here's the pedal. It came with some cool adapters. It came with an adapter that takes it from USB to USB-C. We'll probably need that from my laptop. It comes with one that takes it from USB-C or USB to the Apple connector, which is what I'm going to use for the tablet, because as we know, Apple's in the adapter business now. Of course, a USB cable. I kind of obviously watched a video and I think I know how to do this, but we're gonna see in real time, can I figure this out and what it's gonna do. So the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and take the tablet here. And I hate to kind of do this to you guys, but let's go ahead and let's open this thing up. Here we go. All right, and I'm gonna go to the Apple Store. Okay, and I'm gonna go with Amplitude. All right, and yes, download. It's gonna download it. Now I'm doing the free version first because again, I don't want to invest anything into this. At this point, they sent the pedal so you can check it out, and the Amplitude, which should be up in a second, will be free. Let's see what we can come up with. So, okay, we're uploaded. Let's open it up. And okay, let's go here. Let's open that up, and that's what it looks like. It looks like a Marshall amplifier. Pretty straightforward. So, what are we going to do? Well, now we're going to, according to their instructions, and like I said, I watched a video, so maybe 2 or 3, just to get an idea how to do this. Okay, so we're supposed to plug it in here, in this adapter, and this is the thing that always stresses me out, is the plug this in and then what happens. Okay, so we're plugged in. Okay, now we're gonna have to obviously plug a guitar in. This goes in. It has a left and right out. It has an in, it has an XLR out. We're gonna go with this sweet guitar right here. And it's asking me, do I wanna enable this, the Xsonic, so it saw it, and so that's good. And I'm showing signal, so let's go ahead. Now normally you would have a headphone or something plugged into this. I'm going to use my Fender Bluetooth speaker, which by the way, I really love this thing. This thing seemed to have a silliness to it when I first saw it, but it's super impressive. Okay, so go ahead. No sound. It says it's connected. No sound. No sound. Okay. It still says it's connected. Volume knob. A little bassy. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna run this thing flat, okay? So go 5 and 5. Okay, it's not fair if I don't share with you guys. Oh, I did something. Okay. Apparently it didn't like me moving it. And right now what you're hearing is what I'm hearing with the room mic. I'm not running a line connector, but I figured to be fair, in hopes that this would work out, I brought an XLR out, or an XLR cable. This is the balance out. There's a ground lift on this as well. The other thing that's important is right now I'm not running any power. I know there's a lot of cables here. There's no power. The Apple tablet is powering the pedal, and I looked up this, and basically on a full charge you're gonna get a couple hours out of using this. It runs almost no power at all. Okay, so now I'll be able to toggle between the room, what you're gonna be hearing through this little Bluetooth speaker, and what you would hear if you were getting a live mix off this on stage. like I'm getting the same sound that I would get out of any kind of like high-end modeling amp. Alright, so let's test, we're on the 1 amp sim right now, so we're going to test how well it cleans up. Go to the neck pickup and... So if you're thinking right now, well, why can't I just get any interface? You can. Like I said, the low latency on this was pretty much the driving point. But the really interesting thing, besides the fact that it phantom powers off of any device, is that it's also a foot switch, which means you can assign different amplifiers to it and switch between 3 different amplifiers, or switch 3 channels on an amplifier, or have 1 amplifier but switch on 3 different effects. There's all kinds of ways to assign this. You can even assign these to where they go up and down, scrolling through that. They sent this guy, look at this. This is essentially, if you think about it, if you have this in like an iPhone or a tablet hooked up, you have basically your makeshift Axe unit. You have a software that's giving you really, obviously really good amp tones and effects. And then of course you have these 6 patch bays. This also has a 48 volt phantom power. It has a gain control and a volume, and MIDI switching as well. They both will hook up an expression pedal. So you could take this to a gig. That's what they're kind of looking at. This is the take it to a gig. Now I'm gonna be looking at this, why I've been interested in this particular one for a while is, I want to take this with me when I go on road trips or when I go traveling. I can take my laptop and this, have my interface, use it to record, and if I have to go somewhere and jam with somebody, I can just take my phone or tablet, plug into this, and then run a line out to the PA, and I'm good to go. This is really interesting. This thing seems unlimited in what it does. It's really impressive how well these are built. Very sturdy. Price point seems realistic. I think this one's $150. This one's probably closer to $300, but very cool. I wanted to do something special in this video, so what I decided was, which is what we're gonna do, if this worked, if I enjoyed it, I figured we'd do a giveaway. So I'm definitely up for the giveaway before we even go any further in the video. So basically super simple. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and put a comment down below how you thought you would use this, or just explain, you know, hey, I really like it, whatever, and you'll be entered to win the big unit. I'm actually gonna give away the big guy, which I thought would be really cool. For those of you that thought you could use it, tell me if you could use it for a gig. Tell me if you've used it before. Obviously, you know, you'll still be entered to win. I don't know why you'd want another one, but there you go. We're gonna give this one away. Okay, so let's go and try delay pedal. Oh, that was freaking cool. Okay, so what we've done now is I've added a phaser. This is pretty easy. So if I want to go ahead and do this, it's pretty straightforward. We're going to add the phaser, and now the pedal controls the phaser and the delay. So let's go ahead and do the delay. I'm going to assign the delay right now. So you just hold the delay down. It says wait for, there it is. Okay. So if I want it, now if I want the phaser, I've already signed that. Watch this. I feel really confident that I did it. I don't know how many minutes this was to figure out, but it was obviously under 30 minutes. I was able to take the unit, plug it into an iPad, download a software, make sounds, be impressed with the sounds. And this is off the free software. I didn't even buy the software yet. If you buy it, you can get better amplifiers and better products as well. You can use Amplitude. I might go with Bias software. I've heard really good things about that. I'm definitely gonna experiment with this. So, very impressed all the way around. Like I said, this is the same unit with more features. It has MIDI controls. You can actually plug in and control an amplifier or other things, MIDI control other devices. One thing that's really interesting about this is that you can use this in like the effects loop of your amp. Think about this. You can not only use it as a control modulo for this, but you can actually use these effects and then run this stuff in the effects loop of your amp. So you could run the chorus, the flanger, the phaser, the delay off these effects off your iPad into your amplifier. It seems like that's a lot of work to do, but I can understand now. What I'm saying is that once you buy this, it has a lot of versatility to it. And I know some of you guys are thinking, well, what about just a regular iRig or some kind of interface? I've tried some of those, and some of you guys might have some suggestions of other ones that you like, but some of the latency on those really drove me crazy. But more importantly, I was really looking for something like this, something that I can... And that's really just cool that I can do that. And like I said, now if you like this video, you can go ahead and put a comment down below and subscribe. As long as you're a subscriber and you put it down below, you can win the big unit. And we'll do the giveaway at the end of the month. And as always, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is really interesting for me. This is like I said, I didn't know how this was going to go, and I promised myself I'd release the video no matter what. So again, Xtone guys, I'm glad you guys sent this stuff for us to check out. Thank you for doing the giveaway. But more importantly, I'm glad it worked, because it would probably be a lot less interesting if it was a disaster. All right, guys, on that note, thank you so much for your time. And until, of course, the next time, have a good day.
Thank you.